Hello, guys, and welcome back to another edition of Baseball Talk with Your Brothers. My name is Nicholas Rowe, joined here by my brother Tim Words. Today, we got some 2026 award predictions. We are going to be giving out, we're going to be basically making our predictions for who wins awards in 2026. MVPs, both American League, National League, Cy Young, and Rookie of the Years. We're doing those three awards. We are doing so a couple rules, as you will see these scrolling on the bottom, because I feel like we're going to get people who blow through this video and be like, "Oh, how come you didn't pick Skeens? How come you didn't pick Ohtani?"
I'll guarantee there's going to be somebody in our chat that's going to say, "Why didn't you?" No, Aaron Judge is winning the MVP. We know Aaron Judge is probably going to win the MVP. We're choosing players that did not win it last year because we wanted to try to because anybody on the internet can go, all right, we're going to take Ohtani. We think Ohtani's going to win it. We think Judge, Skeens, and Scuba. All right, have a great day, guys. Yep. And then that's just a boring video, so we want to kind of have a little bit more fun.
Yeah, so no repeat winners. We're not picking Ohtani. We're not picking Skeens. We're not picking Scuba. We're not picking Judge. We're also going to do a dark horse long shot type of guy, one that probably people aren't thinking of too much.
Correct. And that's anybody like the not top five in the.
Yeah, it's guys that you wouldn't. Guys outside the top five of who you would think. So I'll let you go first, Tim. National League MVP. Let's see if we're on the same page for this one.
I have a feeling we are. And my big thing with it, I know he's not going to be the greatest defensively. But I think he's going to have a very, very big offensive season. And I'm going Juan Soto. Okay. I figured it. I looked around. Juan Soto's going to have a big year. Let's just be clear. Ohtani's going to win it.
Yeah.
We're basically saying who's going to be number two. Yeah. I think Juan Soto's going to be number two. First year, he had a crazy good year to be in the first year with the Mets. He had his home run record, his career high. And he had a bad beginning of the year.
I was going to say, he had a slow start that was 700 OPS.
He's a realistic 50-50 guy. Like, if he could realistically do maybe even 45-45. Maybe 45-45 might be. But he could easily go 45-45, 120 RBIs, and bat 280. And then all of a sudden you're looking at him for MVP. I'm going Juan Soto as my pick for who I think is going to win it. And I do have a fun long shot later.
Yep. Yeah, I'm on the same page here, Juan Soto. I was actually contemplating between two guys because it was either going to be Juan Soto, and I'll give out my second guy here. Not my long shot, but Ronald Acuna Jr.
Yes.
If he's fully healthy all year long, he can absolutely take that award away from Ohtani for sure.
The one question with him was, is he going to stay healthy?
Exactly.
And I couldn't pull the trigger on that one.
If you had to give me gun to my head, who's going to play 155 games this year, Soto or Acuna, I'm taking Soto every day.
Yeah.
So, Soto for me, I think he'll just play more games than Acuna and be able to rack up better numbers than Acuna. Yeah. Do you want me to go first for long shot, or you
go ahead? I'll let you go first.
Someone that people are not thinking about that I think will be better this year than he was last year. Somebody who in the beginning of the season was dealing with things, lost a lot of weight preseason.
Oh, I see where you're going.
Mookie Betts. He's playing a solid defensive shortstop for the Dodgers. And because we can't have anything nice in baseball, let's replace an MVP Dodger with another MVP Dodger. Mookie Betts, I think, can return back to his MVP level. Keep in mind, he won an MVP
with the Red Sox.
With the Red Sox, yeah.
2018.
2018.
I think so.
I think in order for me to feel good about a long shot pick, they got to get top 5 votes, top 7 votes. If you're MVP, top 5 votes for Cy Young. I think he'll be in the top 5, anywhere between 5 to 10 for the MVP award.
Now, I will say we didn't talk about this beforehand. We just typed them all in.
Did you actually have the same one?
I did not.
Okay.
I have a really fun one though.
Oh, good God!
When was the last time we saw a pitcher win MVP?
Oh,
give me Paul Skeens.
Oh my God!
That's
funny. And
I'm taking Paul Skeens to win MVP. I know that sounds crazy. With more run support, I think Paul Skeens, if he pitches to an under, he's got to have an under 1.5 ERA or 1.75 ERA, something like that, with a crazy K per 9. But if the Pirates provide him with a little bit more runs, all of a sudden he's going to rack up a couple more wins.
If he can
he's gonna have a little bit more of a workload because this will be like his third true season pitching. Because he kind of was a two-way player in Air Force, and then he went over to LSU. He pitched LSU rookie year, second year. This is actually his fourth year technically pitching full time. So we'll see how that goes. I'm going to take Skeens.
I got an interesting question for you before we move on to the American League.
Yeah.
What would his stat line have to be in order to win the MVP? Because in my head, it would be a 21-5 record with a sub-2 ERA and 250 strikeouts.
I would go 250 to 275 strikeouts, at least 200 innings, and 15 to 17 wins minimum.
Okay.
And here's the deal: 3 or less losses.
Yeah.
That's how I'm going to view it. But Skeens definitely has the ability to do it. And by the way, when we're looking at long shots and stuff, this is saying like Ohtani has like a down year, or it would have to be like injury or something for Ohtani in order for somebody else to win. But like Skeens could be an interesting fun one.
Yeah. We'll move on to the American League MVP. I'll go first for this one. You went first for the last one. Bobby Witt Jr.
Fair.
I feel like he's somebody who his floor is 8 wins, plays elite level defense at shortstop. Could have won it a couple of years ago when he put up a 9 WAR year, but Judge put up a 10 WAR year. Like he had an unbelievable season a couple of years ago. I think his floor is 7 wins, his ceiling's 11 wins, and he can win an MVP. I think he can put. He is somebody where I think he has the best chance of dethroning any of the award winners this year.
Mm-hmm.
With having just an amazing year, even if the other guy has a good year.
I agree, and I would say Bobby Witt would have 2 MVPs right now if it wasn't for Aaron Judge.
Yes.
He would have been the MVP the last 2 years. Oh, no, sorry, Kyle Raleigh would have been MVP.
Kyle Raleigh would have been the MVP last year.
But a guy that I feel like should have an MVP by now.
Oh, you're going to go.
I cannot quit him. I cannot freaking quit Jose Ramirez. He's a walking 30-30. He plays elite level defense. He is the captain of this Guardians team. Like, I can't quit him. And he's going to rack up 6, 7, 8 WAR. Like, he's going to be one of those guys that's going to accumulate a bunch. He's not going to strike out a whole lot. He's going to hit for power. He's good on base. Like, he does everything for this Guardians team. And I think it's finally time that Jose Ramirez would win one.
All right. Your long shot?
Everybody, this is one of the most popular MVP picks last year.
Okay. Yep.
And he kind of didn't live up to expectations. Wyatt Langford for the Texas Rangers. He came. That was his rookie year last year, and coming right from Florida, and barely getting any time in the minor leagues. Actually, I don't think he played any minor league baseball.
Very little.
Very little. I think he played right after he got drafted. And then spring training, he was on the opening day roster. Wyatt Langford is going to here's the deal. I would want him to play center field. He's going to rack up a lot more defensive WAR that way.
Absolutely.
And he's going to hit like crazy. So I would go Wyatt Langford as my long shot, dark horse.
Yeah.
Long horse, yes.
Long horse. All right, my long shot, and I found it funny when you did your National League MVP long shot.
Oh boy,
because I'm the same way, just in the American League. Tariq Skubal, and I like this argument better, Tariq Skubal, than I do Paul Skeens, and the big reason why is
because Aaron Judge doesn't pitch.
Well, Aaron Judge doesn't pitch. There's much less to do with Aaron Judge. It has more to do with Tariq Skubal. What is Tariq Skubal going to get after this season?
A huge contract.
Nice, hefty contract. And how is he going to do it? By winning the MVP and another Cy Young award. So
that's fun. I like that.
Tariq Skubal in a walk year, oh my God, he's going to be nasty.
That's fair. I don't hate that look too. And same deal with Skeens. And I actually think Tariq Skubal would have a better chance of doing it. So I like that with you. That's cool.
All right.
Cy Young?
Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of all the Cy Young options. I mean, I feel like
I'm locked into my AL one, but NL's kind of I kind of have 2 fun ones.
In the NL, I kind of like my long shot better than
I do
my
too.
actual
I do
Cy
too.
Young winner. Logan Webb. He just feels super safe. And I know he's going to give me. Okay, there you go.
We both have Logan Webb.
There you go. He's going to give you 200 plus innings, sub 3 ERA. He's going to strike out a decent amount of batters. That's one thing we did notice last year. Is his strikeout numbers ticked up a little bit. Just pitching in that ballpark, Logan Webb has got to be the most consistent pitcher in all of baseball.
And he's going to make all of his starts.
And he's going to make all
consistent.
of his starts.
And like I kind of looked at some of the guys like that you would look like in terms of the Cy Young ladder of potential options. All the guys above Logan Webb all have injury risks.
Yeah.
And obviously we couldn't choose Paul Skeens because no repeats. Hunter Green was up there, injury risk. Wheeler was up there. Yamamoto is going to have a little bit of a little bit less run this year just because he's coming off a World Series. Yamamoto. He's going to have a lot less of a workload. I feel like Logan Webb is definitely like one of the more consistent ones because he's going to be an innings eater at a elite level this year.
Yes.
Who's your fun dark horse? And I hope we don't have the same guy.
It's somebody that I talked about in my pitchers that will be better in 2026 video. He had an ERA close to 4 last year, and I project him to be way lower this year. And a pitching staff where they do have a couple guys that could also win the Cy Young Award this year if healthy. Jesus Luzardo.
Okay, good. We have different guys.
I'm very high on Luzardo, and I think that him in that ballpark in Philadelphia actually is not a bad fit.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that he is somebody who is a huge positive regression candidate for me this year, and someone I expect to throw to low 3s to below 3, and someone that I think should be talked about a little bit more.
My concern with him was when was the last time we got a full season out of Jesus Luzardo?
Yeah.
And I know I don't want to predict injuries, but with a guy that's been injured a bunch, I couldn't pull it. That being said, my pick is a guy that last year came back from Tommy John.
Oh, there you go. That's okay. I know exactly where you're going.
You think so?
Sandy
Alcantara. You got, and this is going to be a contract year for him.
Yes.
So we'll see where that goes. He could possibly be a trade candidate as well. You saw at the end of the last year, he started getting his mojo back. He started really pitching well down the stretch. One of the reasons why the Marlins kind of like that team was competitive and didn't get eliminated until like 3 days before the end of the season or 4 days before the end of the season or whatever. And Sandy definitely saw a better Sandy after the All-Star break. And I think you're going to see that Sandy the entire year next year. Sandy Alcantara is my dark horse.
Yeah, no, I get that. I get that. American League Cy Young, I'll let you go first here, Tim. Who's winning the American League Cy Young?
This was probably my most confident pick or confident prediction that I'm going to have the entire video. I'm going to be banging this guy's drum the entire year because Framber Valdez's replacement, Hunter Brown, is going to win Cy Young. He has turned into a very elite player. And I remember back when I was doing shows with Higgs, me and Higgs were both really, really high on Hunter Brown.
Yeah.
And I am all in on the Hunter Brown bandwagon this year. I think he's got some elite stuff. He's now the true ace of this squad. I'm actually really high on the Astros this year. I'm a big fan of Hunter Brown, so give me Hunter Brown, Cy Young this year.
I will stick in the same division there with you, but go to a different team. And no, it's not Seattle. Jacob DeGrom.
I like it.
I feel like Jacob DeGrom is now he's lost a couple ticks on his fastball, but I feel like that's a conscious effort for him to do that because he is somebody that I remember hearing that he was purposely taking a few miles off so he could stay healthier all year. And what did he do last year, Tim? Oh, yeah, he made all of his starts.
For the first time since, 2018?
Since the first time since his Cy Young year, that he made all of the starts. He is somebody that as long as he's healthy and making all the starts, will always look to pick to win the Cy Young Award. Jacob DeGrom for me, my Cy Young.
I like it. How about your dark horse?
I really like this one. Another guy that was part of my pitchers that will be better in 2026 video. I have a feeling, oddly, that we landed on the same guy.
I doubt it. I doubt it then. I don't think he was on that list for you.
Somebody who was pitching in a bad stadium to begin the year, got traded.
No.
Okay, so you know where I'm going.
Started pitching in a... I like him too. God damn it. Damn it.
I think the Orioles paid the package they did, because they paid in Brodine, Slater, DeBrun, and a couple other prospects, a comp pick. They traded a lot for Shane Baz. I really like his stuff. His analytics say that he got really unlucky last year, and he's pitching in a better ballpark now in order to have success. Shane Baz, look for him to break out in 2026 for the Baltimore Orioles.
I like your option better, but for the sake of having two separate ones, and call me a homer all you want, I don't give a shit. Gavin Williams, dark horse for Cy Young. He's got some nasty stuff. His fastball is going to hit 97, 98. I think he's only going to build velo. He had his breakout year last year. He pitched I believe it was in 3 RAs. He was the top guy for the Guardians, and I think he's the opening day starter.
I think so too.
So he's going to get the realms there. He's the head of the rotation on a Cleveland team that always is really good pitching. So I know it's an ECU Pirate, and I'll mention another one in a little bit. Gavin Williams for a dark horse for American League Cy Young.
Yeah, I mean, it hurt me when I did the one video a little while ago, because Gavin was on my pitchers that will be slightly worse, that'll be worse in 2026.
Yeah, but
because his advanced metrics were not very good.
Correct, but the whole I feel like with him, in order to get those advanced analytics to look better, limit your walks.
Yeah,
I think if he learns control a bit more, which I think he will, I think that's going to be a very positive thing for him, and his advanced analytics will look a lot better.
Yep. Rookie of the year?
Wow, okay. I'm going to be a homer for the next two then. Rookie of the year is going to be Nolan McLean. I know everybody's going to look towards Connor Griffin if he's in the opening day roster, which I don't know if he will be, so we'll see. I don't know, maybe some people might look towards his teammate in Carson Bench. I'm going Nolan McLean. At the end of the year, I think he's going to be the best pitcher on the staff. I think he's going to outdo Freddie Peralta. He's going to get a good enough workload where I think it's going to be good enough. There's some fun picks on this one, but give me Nolan McLean in this one.
Yeah, and I know you called me out, but hey, if he's on that roster, if he's on the opening day roster, he's winning the award.
Even if he's 2 weeks into the season.
Even if he's 2 weeks into the season, we saw Nicholas Kurtz, but he did last year.
But I know that you liked him, so I was not going to put him on.
Yeah, Connor Griffin's the best prospect in baseball, and it's not even close. Because what he'll give you is solid bat tool, decent amount of power, a lot of speed. He stole a lot of bases last year in the minor leagues. And he's either going to play elite level defense at shortstop, or if you don't want him at shortstop, he'll play elite level defense in center field.
Correct.
So he's got elite level, gold glove level. I think that's one thing Connor Griffin will do this year. If he plays the full year in Pittsburgh, he can win a gold glove award for shortstop or center field this year, or at least be nominated for it and run away with the rookie of the year conversation. I have a feeling in July, August, we'll be talking about Connor Griffin, the rookie of the year award, like we did with Nicholas Kurtz last year, where he's just running away with it. Like, there's a couple interesting ones, but he just runs away with it.
That's fair. Do you think if you think that, is there a chance that he's in the MVP discussion?
Yes. I think that Connor Griffin can finish top 10 in the MVP if he plays a full year. Like, legitimately, I think that Connor Griffin, if he plays the full year, could be a top 15 player in baseball.
Fair. And your American League.
I
didn't do a dark horse for rookie of the year.
Yeah, I did.
Go for it.
Owen Casey, Miami Marlins.
I like it.
He is somebody that was kind of blocked in Chicago. There was this Kyle Tucker player there last year, and then for some reason they traded him in the Edward Cabrera trade. Owen Casey, he's playing for Canada right now, and I think that he absolutely breaks the opening day roster. He gets a starting job in the outfield, and could, if he puts up good enough numbers, could compete with Connor Griffin, but I don't think Owen Casey wins it. I think Connor Griffin's my most confident pick of all of them here.
Fair.
But Owen Casey would be my long shot.
All right. How about American League?
Yeah. We all knew where it was going. It's Trey Savage of the Toronto Blue Jays. He just ran through the minor leagues last year. He pitched in the World Series, dominated in the World Series, and maybe it's just a little bit of recency bias from what we saw last year from him. Absolutely. Are there probably decent options as well, more decent options when it comes to the American League Rookie of the Year award? Absolutely. Someone like Chase DeLauder is someone that
Kevin McGonigal.
Kevin McGonigal, if he makes the opening day roster as well. We know for a fact, though, Trey Savage will be there on opening day. Not starting on opening day, but he'll be the 3 or 4 starter on opening day. I think Trey Savage is absolutely the pick for Rookie of the Year.
I look at Trey Savage. That's a guy that I know he's going to be the 3 in the rotation.
Yeah.
I think he's got some of the nastiest stuff.
Yep.
And that arm angle, and we're going to know a little bit more about Savage because we saw him throughout his freshman, sophomore, and junior year at East Carolina, and we watched him go from a bullpen pitcher to a midweek pitcher to a Friday night. Actually, no, I think he was Friday night both years.
Yes, he was Friday night.
Friday night both years.
Maybe Spivey was some Friday nights. But,
I don't remember.
Yeah.
But we've seen the development of Trey Savage. We got to see him in person plenty of times. He's got some nasty stuff. That arm angle is insane, all the way up here.
Yes.
I think the only guy that you see close to him is another prospect in Jonah Tong.
Yes.
And it kind of reminds me, I know it sounds crazy, a little bit of Tim Lincecum.
Yes.
Yeah. So I definitely like the stuff of Trey Savage. Your long shot?
Yeah. Is somebody currently playing in the World Baseball Classic right now for a team that you're very fond of. Ozzy.
Travis Bazzana.
Travis Bazzana,
yes.
The Cleveland Guardians.
Yeah.
He was my highlight when I did debuting prospects that can make an impact. And here's the thing is, with him being a long shot, I don't even think that he is the top rookie on the Guardians potentially
Chase
heading
DeLauder,
into
yeah.
Chase DeLauder, who made his debut in the playoffs last year, is probably considered higher than Travis Bazzana is. But I think Bazzana, if he gets up early enough, can compete for the Rookie of the Year award. I think the American League Rookie of the Year award is so wide open this year.
Yep.
But that is all of the award picks. Anything you wanted to mention before we recap and head on out?
No, sounds good to me.
All right, we'll go ahead and recap your picks, and I'll do mine, and then we'll head on out.
By the way, before I recap, make sure you guys are subscribed to the YouTube channel. Where we're going to try to come out with videos every single day. Plenty of shorts as well. Make sure you guys are following all the social medias because we post all the stuff over on Twitter, on Instagram, and on TikTok. And I'm still working on Spotify, Apple Music, and all that stuff. I'm going to try to figure all that stuff out within the next 2 weeks. So we'll see with that. Make sure you guys are following all that. All those will be top of the description. So if you guys are able to help us with that, we're trying to grow the channel a bunch. Trying to hit 100 subscribers here and 100 followers on TikTok, Instagram, and TikTok. So if you guys are able to help us out there, we greatly appreciate it. Once again, these are our award predictions. No, we cannot repeat. So once again, no Judge, no Ohtani, no Skeens, and no Skubal.
It's funny how we both have Skeens
for the respective. Obviously, I couldn't take Skeens for Cy Young. I have him as a dark horse for MVP, but MVP for the National League, Juan Soto with the dark horse of Paul Skeens. MVP for the American League, I cannot give up on Jose Ramirez, with my dark horse being Wyatt Langford. NL Cy Young, Logan Webb, with my dark horse of Sandy Alcantara. Love it. Hunter Brown. I love Hunter Brown this year. I will watch every single one of his starts. Dark horse, Gavin Williams. Rookie of the Year, Nolan Klain, and Trey Savage. Nick, go ahead.
MVP, Juan Soto, and dark horse, Mookie Betts. AL MVP, Bobby Witt Jr., with the long shot being Tariq Skubal. Logan Webb of the Giants for NL Cy Young. Jesus Luzardo as my long shot. Jacob the Goat for AL Cy Young, with Shane Baz being my long shot. Love that long shot there. Well, probably my most confident one, Connor Griffin for the Rookie of the Year. Owen Casey as the long shot. Trey Savage as the Rookie of the Year, and then Travis Bazan as my long shot.
Sounds good. Nick, I'll let you close it out.
Yeah, that's going to do it for this one. We want to thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we come out with the video here at Baseball Talk with Your Brothers. It's going to do it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time.